wrote Moxie is a badass.
You know what's messed up? I got sent home for wearing a tank top, meanwhile Jason is constantly shirtless.
People refuse to call me by my new name.
I don't like being voted best ass.
Josie, first question is for you. Part of what your characters sort of have to learn in this movie is that you're not alone, and that like you're not alone in your anger specifically. And I think that can be a really good lesson, especially for younger women to learn. Can you think of a time when you sort of like learned that in your own life, where you felt really isolated, then maybe were like, oh shit, it's not just me?
You know, I think there are so many instances in my life where I've had the privilege of being so inspired and empowered by other people who have truly made me feel like I'm not alone. But I think specifically, and I truly mean this, getting to film our movie with these incredible women who have completely different experiences than me, come from different backgrounds, orientations, and getting to relate, although we can't exactly know the oppression that we all face exactly, and specifically we can all relate to the patterns of oppression that we experience as women. And I think being involved in those conversations, being in those rooms with this wonderful cast, which is so devoted to loving and listening and learning, truly made me feel like I am not alone, and that people do want change and that they're committed to growth, and has made me feel so loved.
Anjelika, I read in the press notes that because this was shot pre-COVID, like you guys had some cool organizers come to set and talk to everyone sort of about their causes, what was going on with them. I was wondering, let's say it's your birthday, you're like, no one bring me presents, everyone just give money to this. What's your organization? It doesn't have to be one from that day.
Yeah, my number one organization is always the ACLU. Anytime someone donates any money in my name or anything like that, it's always the ACLU. I am a ride or die for them. They have supported every marginalized community ever. So I wholeheartedly support the ACLU.
And by the way, I just have to say this because I know Ange won't for herself. She has been such an incredible activist and organizer, and most recently got all of our friends together to donate and collect food to LA hospitals, to the nurses in the COVID unit. So she has been on the floor running, and we're so appreciative of you and your activism.
I love that. Do either one of you guys have a organization you're like, this is the one, shout out to this place? Sydney or Josie?
St. Jude's Children's Hospital. It's definitely been my go-to for years, ever since I was 10 years old and went to an event for them, sponsored by Variety. And I just remember being incredibly moved and touched by Marlo Thomas and the kids that I met, and just like beating this vicious disease, So I really admire the work that they do.
GLAAD, it's an incredible organization, and it has done so much with raising awareness and creating resources for LGBTQ youth.
Sydney, last question. What is your best sort of like, the way I put this was like fuck shit up song? Like for me, Rebel Girl by Bikini Kill*'s always been a good one. My whole life, 30 years plus. I'm older than 30, but it's a good song for 30 years. So what for you is like I'm gonna fucking beat something up. Like, let's do this.
I would say the energy that I would go with, it might be off, but Doo-Wop by Lauryn Hill is my whole album is just absolutely unmatched and incredible. And what Lauryn stands for is the best ever. So salute to the queen.
We are shoved aside, dismissed. Nobody does anything. Nobody listens to us. Revolution, baby.